kind of a dumpster fire is this?
Angel, you
I've had a messed up life. Yeah.
said, surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best gluck of his life.
What?
It's funny because I've never slept with anyone.
Huh?
Cap. Fucking cap.
You're
Yeah,
virgin?
the lies are stacking
You're a
up
fucking
now.
liar!
The lies are really stacking up.
Wait, what about the guy with the Lamborghini?
I was just
You
about
never
to say,
slept with
I
him?
never slept with him.
On
On
the
the
anal.
anal.
Bro, this chick's full of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Really
full of
stacking
shit.
up now.
I don't believe it.
We're willing to let the curb stomp go, but this one we're not going to let go.
I don't need to lie.
You don't need to.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to. Why are you?
This is the time where I get to come on here and talk about my messed up life.
Wait, so a couple questions here. So you've been diagnosed by a psychiatrist with bipolar, is that correct?
Yeah.
With borderline personality disorder too. Someone DM'd me and said that typically people typically don't have both of those.
Exactly.
No,
Like, and in fact, in order to be diagnosed with one, I think they have to preclude that you have the other diagnosis.
no.
But in any case, not the most important quarrel I have. But so you claim you have bipolar and BPD.
Yes.
And these have been.
Personally, I feel I understand what Brian's trying to say, but I feel like what's happening is it fits somewhere in the middle. You know, I truly do. Because when it comes down to psychiatric disorders and all that shit, there's no real like ironclad, concrete, solid diagnosis. There's always a bit of adjustments and fuckery that go with all that, and I feel like if anything, it's probably somewhere in the middle, not both or one or the other.
Borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
And you used to be addicted to drugs?
I mean.
Or sorry, not just. Excuse me. You used to do drugs, is that correct?
Yeah.
What drugs did you used to do?
I mean, I did a lot of coke.
Okay.
That's.
Drinking?
No, not really.
But you smoke marijuana, is
Yeah,
that
I
correct?
drink, but not like.
Any other drugs?
I've done shrooms.
Any psychedelics, hallucinogens?
The shrooms is a psychedelic.
Yeah.
But no.
When did you start drinking?
I drank when I was 15.
What and how soon did you start doing taking substances?
That was 15 too.
Okay. When were you diagnosed with bipolar and BPD?
I think I was 12. The bipolar was recently because they were able to actually diagnose it. But
Going back to this Lambo story, when you said cheated on, he was sleeping with your best friend.
yeah, they were.
Why? Because you wouldn't
doing
put out.
weed.
I'm just playing. She's not
I
a
guess
virgin.
Are you
'cause I
religious?
No, I'm not. But I guess because I wasn't doing it.
You're not religious?
No.
What? So you claim you're a virgin,
I am, but it's not for any reason. I just haven't wanted to do
despite you having been in relationships.
it. Yeah. I've slept with women. So, I don't know, but it's not a...
I don't know if that, depending on what you did, I don't know if that necessarily makes you a virgin, but you've not slept with a man.
No.
At least you claim so. Well, I find this dubious because I think, I'm not a psychologist,
Now, here's an interesting one. Seeing that she's gotten hella fucked up on a lot of different substances, I feel like it would be hard for her to actually fully recollect what has happened during those nights. Not to say that like she's completely blacked out or whatever, but I feel like there's a chance she may not remember things as she rightfully should. Or she's lying. Straight up lying.
psychiatrist.
Yeah.
One component of bipolar and BPD, there is a sort of sexual impulsivity that's associated with these two diagnoses.
Yep.
You also claim to have been a drug user. It's not typically common that people engage in these sorts of vices like cocaine use, but also don't also engage in other sort of risky and dangerous behavior. I don't.
So I'll mention I had an ex that she claimed she was diagnosed with both. And it's crazy because she loved crushing random shit up and snorting it. So yeah, I don't know. It's not the same across the board.
Sexual intercourse.
So mine wasn't sex, it was more so making out with people. And it's very weird. So I had just had this conversation the other day. I had to have made out with about 400 people.
Bro.
And it was a big problem. You think I'm lying.
You're a fucking liar.
You are.
You're
You're
a fucking liar.
You do OnlyFans
Yeah,
as
She
well.
does. Oh,
But I do
Yeah.
solo
See,
content.
oftentimes you get these sort of tactics or strategies that come on the show, and they'll have a persona that they're playing, whether
Yep.
it's a virgin or whether it's a fake conservative or whatever. And I think that this
Yeah.
is just merely a persona that you're playing
I couldn't
because
come on.
nothing
Yes.
checks out. If you were doing all of the drugs for years and you were
This
doing
is
all these
painting a
messed
huge
up things,
picture.
and you're trying to tell me that you never ever engage in sexual activity,
Why
seems,
is that a big deal that I
well,
haven't?
because those things tend to go
because
together.
it's stupid.
But they
live
don't
together.
go together with every single person.
Well, generally they tend to all live together in the same sort of household.
Well, that wasn't the case for me.
So
Hoes
what
be
content
lying.
do you do on OnlyFans?
I do solo content,
Who
so
says?
I haven't.
So you never have a sex with a man?
No, with
Not
no,
even oral, not even
No.
oral, not even anal.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe this.
Not
bitch.
even.
I know, I
Doesn't
believe
even
it.
have
I
a
believe her.
tattoo.
I believe you. I believe her.
Thank you. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I think it kind of would go with OnlyFans though, because depending on your clientele, you could essentially. I mean, I'm not into that world, but I would think that maybe people auction off their virginity sometimes. That
You think that
No.
OnlyFans is an auction of virginity?
no, I'm saying
There's a
that.
big pool of
I'm
virgins.
saying that
so
it wouldn't be surprising if
Put a
somebody
number on
did OnlyFans and said that they were a virgin.
said that they were a virgin, yeah, but not are a
Right,
virgin.
but then
He's
it,
Yep.
confused because of her mental stage and drugs abuse. That's why he said that it's kind of difficult to stay virgin when you're taking drugs and you're a psycho. You know,
not
I
because of the
know.
OnlyFans, or
It's not because of the OnlyFans.
no, I'm saying like
For
I
sure,
would
you can be a
understand
virgin
you can
and
be a virgin and do OnlyFans, and I
yeah,
think
if
that
you're
that
some
was
psycho looking yourself somewhere in Nebraska or whatever,
You're just busy
and
doing
you're
I don't
really
know, so-
scared of the human being,
so I
and you
tend-
just jerk off by yourself in front of the camera. Of course, you
Yeah,
can
so
be.
I tend to just go off of what's evidenced. So I'm not saying one way or the other.
There's not really a way to see if it's evidence. So
Well,
I'm not,
I mean,
I'm not asking you to even provide any. I'm just saying that I'm not going to make the judgment one way or the other, whether it's true or untrue. But I would like to ask you something. So you had said that you think the body count doesn't matter because obviously a woman who's really experienced is going to give a man the best fuck of his life, right?
Yeah.
So you would say specifically to all of your OnlyFans people that most certainly could not be you.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, no, but it most certainly could not be you.
What do you mean?
Well, because you're a virgin.
Yeah.
So if you don't have a high body count, you can't give a man the best fuck
No,
of
I'm
their
sure
life.
I can learn that.
Yeah, but
I was talking
whoa,
about.
hang on. Back up. I just want to make sure I got this right.
Mhm.
You say high body count equals being able to give a man the best fuck of his life, right? You have
No,
hang on.
that's Ted.
Okay, best head. You have zero body count, right?
Mhm.
So then you would tell all of your OnlyFans subscribers you most certainly could not do that, right?
I mean, yeah, but I can learn if they'll teach me.
Oh, okay.
But
Really?
OnlyFans is not about me, it's
Cha-ching.
personal.
No, it's not.
Cha-ching.
Right. So I mean, all roads lead to
The Glock Glock.
lead to grift, right?
Lead to the Glock
Yup.
Glock Queen, actually.
well, I mean, this is frustrating to me insofar as
What kind of content on the OnlyFans?
It's all solo content.
Yeah, nothing else.
I swear to God.
Okay.
Wow.
you do post nudes though,
I
correct?
do.
Okay, full nudes.
Yep.
You know, there's sort of like the pipeline of being involved in this sort of stuff. And while it is conceivable or possible that a woman could be a drug user, be diagnosed with bipolar, BPD, do pornographic content on OnlyFans, for her to also remain a virgin is highly unlikely. It's possible, but highly unlikely.
It's improbable.
But what's frustrating is I do think you're lying. And so
About which part?
the fact that you're a virgin. It's
Yep.
just so unlikely that given all these other things, it's kind of like,
I would eat my own shoe.
No, honestly, any one of them is more likely to get hit by lightning walking out of that studio when they leave that night than she is being a virgin. Straight up. Big fucking facts. I call.
what, there's a specific term for it, but it's like, you know, most people, you know, there's like these gateway drugs or whatever. Like most people aren't immediately jumping to like shooting heroin. Like they'll probably, maybe they drank first at a young age. Maybe they did marijuana, you know, this idea of the gateway drug, whatever. And then they get into harder substances. And it's like, well, you've already kind of gone beyond. It's like, what you're telling us is like, I shoot black tar heroin, but I've never smoked marijuana it's kind of dubious. Like,
Yeah,
you've jumped
straight
to
up.
pretty far in terms of your other life circumstances. Because when you hear other people who have very similar life circumstances, it typically involves some degree of sexual promiscuity too.
Okay, and you're gonna disagree with me because I do OnlyFans, and so you're gonna say I have no respect for my body, but I still have respect for my virginity because it's who I allow inside of my body.
Are you straight, or you said you're bi?
I'm bi.
Do you prefer men or women?
Men.
So you've had.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. You've had sex with women though.
Yes, but it was towards me. I didn't do anything.
So, like, you
So I
received.
feel like I'm experimenting, but at the same time, I don't know.
So you're saying you received oral from
Yeah.
a woman, but you've not received oral from a man,
No.
despite being in at least two long-term relationships with men.
No, because they respected it, but clearly not, because I got cheated on.
Respected what?
That I didn't want to sleep with them.
So you're waiting till marriage?
Not really. I'm waiting till I feel like I'm ready. I still don't feel like I'm ready to have sex.
But
you're
you're
ready
ready
to
to
post a
sell
nude
your
photograph
butthole on the
on-
internet?
That's
for-
me, myself, and I. That's my body.
It's just the way to survive.
I mean, you're free to look. You're free to make the choice. I do
Right.
think this whole thing is suspect. I don't know if it's. I'm almost inclined to see if there's any people who know you who are watching
Okay.
who would get in touch with me and
From the hard streets of Broward.
from tell me if this is true or not. So I don't know if there's any people watching who know you. I just think it's super suspect.
Well, I posted it on my story, so I'm sure people can talk to you if I'm lying.
Okay, all right.
Sure.
It just also Andrew kind of investigated this claim a little too. You said surely a high body count is desirable for most guys because you can give him the best luck of his life. I mean, this doesn't seem to correspond with somebody who saying something like this does not seem to correspond with somebody who's a virgin.
No, because I wrote it as a joke. I had nothing for that question.
Yeah, but when I had inquired about it, you said, no, but I could learn. So
Maybe
the second it moved towards the idea that, okay, the claim of I could do this great thing for you, which I can see how that could be very appealing for somebody who had like OnlyFans simps, right? I could do this great thing for you. But then the second it's kind of pushed back against to say, well, wait, if you're a virgin, you've never engaged in that by your criteria, you couldn't do this perfect thing. It would be some other OnlyFans creator who'd be able to do this perfect thing that would
Yeah.
embody your fantasy. The instant pushback is like, no, I could learn. And so you can see from my perspective, I don't have enough clear evidence to say that you're telling the truth or not telling the truth. I only have enough clear evidence to say that the response based on the fact that there could be monetary damage to your reputation on OnlyFans, of
Why?
you not being the one who can fulfill that fantasy for whatever simp, may perhaps want the fantasy of the woman who gives the best gluck gluck. When we disclude you from the gluck gluck, you're very quick to say that you're ready to learn the gluck
No,
gluck.
I'm saying
From
I
your
would.
subscriber.
From your subscriber, right? That's
I
all I'm
didn't
saying.
say from my
You
subscribers.
said that they can teach you.
You can
Yes,
teach you.
a
They
man
can teach you.
can teach me whether.
Well, we were specifically talking about your OnlyFans, and then you said, well, they can teach me. So
Well, they can.
But babe, you're doing only solo content, right?
Hmm?
You're doing only solo content. Solo content, she's sitting in front of the camera and masturbating. This is all what she's doing. And I think she started doing it at 10 years old, you know? I mean, like, that's it. She's not obliged to make someone come. She's just masturbating in front of the camera, making herself come. That is what is solo content, if you guys never know.
Nobody was
good to
wondering
know.
about that.
thank you.
And men, they come because they see how she's coming. That's it.
That's how it works.
You said your ex went to jail for murder.
Fucking nothing
Yeah, he
burger.
did.
Which one?
The one with the Lambo. What?
No, go ahead. Tell the
well,
story.
I can't. He was a murderer. That's why I asked you if I could say murder. He killed someone during a drug deal.
Can we get the story up?
Huh?
Can we get the story up?
Okay.
There's no fucking way that she was dating that guy for any more than 3 days without her leaving, or without him leaving, because she wouldn't put out, which would also imply that she's probably fucking lying. Some dude, a drug dealer that drives a Lambo, is not going to put up with that. Just say it.
Okay. Chris Snyder. Or Christopher Snyder.
Yeah.
Broward County.
Put his ass on blast.
Well, tell us the story while we're finding
That's
it.
genuinely the story. He killed someone for murder, and I wasn't with him at the time.
Right
Mm.
next to him.
No, I wasn't with him.
Was it because of like a bad deal or something, or like
No, he was just a horrible person. Like he
like was it was a random encounter, or
Was he kind of a chunky ginger?
ginger blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a dirty beard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this happened when you guys were together?
But
No, like
there's an
those
there's an inconsistency here with your story though.
What?
Well, you said it wasn't drug related.
I said it was drug
Nope,
related.
you said it wasn't
Tell me.
specifically.
She said it was.
Oh, I thought
I
she
said
said
it
it
was
wasn't.
I thought you said it wasn't
No,
either.
no, no, I said
You
it was
said
a drug
you said he
deal.
didn't go to prison for drug dealing, but you now said he murdered
But the
someone
crime
in a drug
was
deal.
He
related
didn't go
In
to
a drug
jail
deal.
for drug dealing.
Yeah,
He
gotcha.
went to jail for
Unnecessary
Gotcha.
semantics.
Which was related to
drug dealing.
yeah.
But he wasn't caught with drug dealing. I've done it. Like I've literally checked every single month.
No, I think we were
Because
just
I'm
trying to
scared of
see if
that
it was
man.
related, like if something went wrong, like if he didn't have money, or you know what I mean,
No,
like
it was him who was dealing the drugs. Him and his
right.
friends.
But you know how sometimes like the interaction can go bad, like if the person
Yeah.
buying, you know what I'm saying, they try to scam them out. I was
Yeah.
just wondering if it was related to that, or if it was like, was it a hit and run, or was
Yeah,
it
like,
like,
why did he?
yeah.
Because he's psychotic. There's like nothing to back that up with. Like he is just purely psychotic. The things that I've seen just was not okay.
But I'm saying like, so it was random, or
I
was
guess it was random. I mean, there's proof. If you want to see it. It would
Well,
show.
there's proof that this guy went to prison for murder.
So am I just gonna pull a name out my ass sitting right here?
Well, I don't think that it would be unfair for us to judge that you would know people who were within your age bracket, friends of friends, things like this, who could potentially have gone to jail for murder. That's not evidence you dated them. Again, I don't have any reason to disbelieve
He
it.
was older than me.
Yeah, I get it. But so
Yeah,
what?
he had a
Because
Lambo,
your brother is
for
older
sure.
than them, right? So if you have your best friend, he has an older brother, he's older than you,
Yeah,
right?
this
So
is very much a horrible time in my life.
no, I get it. I'm not making the claim that you're not telling the truth. I'm just saying that this is not sourced evidence that you ever dated this guy. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not doubting your story. I'm just saying that you giving this claim by saying I know a guy's name who happened to do XYZ bad thing is not evidence that you were in any way involved with this person. That's all.
I think so, because you curb stomped that girl.
They don't
No.
believe that either.
Now hang on. I think we could get
What?
like a threshold breaker, right? We
What
could
do
get a
you
threshold. Well, this wasn't very long ago that this happened, according to this story.
No.
So since it wasn't very long ago, and you were dating this guy around that time, I'm certain on your cell phones you got pictures of you with him.
Oh, sure as hell I do not.
Of
That
course not.
relationship was horrible.
Whew, what
I
a
went
shock!
to
So wait.
treatment afterwards because I was so messed up in the head.
In fact, since this was so not so long ago, this was a really short time ago. In fact, you don't have a single surviving picture of you
No,
with this guy.
because not only was he a drug dealer, which is the bottom line, he was abusive. He held a gun to my head. He did all of this shit. No, I'm deleting everything.
Why?
That's what you do. when you
Because
break up
he's a
with
piece
someone.
of shit. I literally went to treatment for my mental health.
Not a
because of
single
this.
picture.
No, not a single fucking picture because he can go live in a hole and go and off himself.
Okay, fair enough. Did you have friends inside the social circle which were friends with him?
I wasn't able to have friends.
Did he have friends?
Yeah, he had a friend, Daniel, whatever the hell his last name was.
Okay.
He was a drug dealer too.
Okay, so you had no female friends within the social circle either.
No, other than the girl he ended up cheating on me with was my friend.
Okay, did they have pictures of each other together?
I don't know. I don't talk to her.
Well, I mean, but
Like,
I'm sure that
first off.
they got Facebook, everything like that.
No, people who's a criminal don't have a face.
So I mean,
He
well,
has no. He has a Facebook.
I'm saying,
He has his little kid on.
on his Facebook, is there any pictures of you?
No.
Of course not. So just to be clear, you dated this guy. He murdered people. You have not a single shred of evidence you were ever connected with him in any way. Not a single picture. He doesn't have a single picture on his Facebook.
Would you keep someone's pictures who does everything like that?
I think I would have a remaining picture somewhere.
No.
yeah.
Sometimes they get lost, like the cloud, like
Because
they
your life
pop
is
up
boring.
for- You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you're like, oh
I think I
shit,
would
I
have a
forgot
picture.
about this
Fucking
picture.
stupid
I
ass.
don't
Oh
know.
no, I mean in comparison to this, I'm fine
Fuck
with
is
my life.
this?
Wait,
Man.
how old were you when you dated him?
It was, I don't know. What year was that?
What?
Hold
Wasn't
on.
that
No, no,
too-
I'm
Hold
not gonna
on.
tell you what
You
year
should
this
know.
happened.
I just
Why
said
not?
wasn't that 2021?
No. So
Bruh.
you're currently 18.
Yeah.
How old were you when you dated him?
I don't know, probably 15, 14.
16, you said.
Did you say
You
16?
said
You
16.
definitely said 16.
Bro, I have-
Because
And you just say don't know.
does anybody recall?
Yeah, she said
Exactly.
16.
I
Wait,
just
chat. Can you guys?
know.
I don't know, but she did date 2 guys. There's the 9-month one, the 11-month one.
Oh, who said 11 months?
Or sorry, no, that was. I apologize. That was her. You had a 9-month
Yeah,
relationship, and that's the
with him.
with him.
I don't.
I don't know
remember
if you
exactly
said.
what
I don't know if
age.
you said how old you were when you dated him. So.
Okay,
16,
I, just
I remember
said
it
I don't
clearly.
remember exactly my age.
Well, this murder occurred May 4th of 2020,
Yeah, but I said it
or
was,
well, around that time.
but I said it was recent.
That's 4 years ago.
I know. That's why I said it was recent.
Maybe they just fuck once and she call it.
Yeah, I know. But
Did
can
it?
you explain why it is?
Dude, hold on.
Hang on. No, you hold on. I just said it was recent. Is 4 years recent?
To me.
Oh, to you.
Is that when the article came out, Brian?
The article was published. I don't know the date of the incident, but published May 4th, 2020.
So that was over 4 years ago. You would have been 14, and you would have been dating him for 9 months, and then I don't know how long between.
And also, to keep in mind, she also said he was older. And he was driving a Lambo. And I don't know what state she comes from, but in California, it's really difficult for you to actually get a non-provisional driver's license, and until you're 18. So that would mean that an 18 potentially plus person was dating somebody that was 15 years old. Just saying, when it comes to the whole statutory bullshit regarding sexual contact contact. Holy fucking horseshit. Anyway, yeah, no, that's just regarding her whole virgin claim, and I don't know. There's something there that smells to high heaven as a cap, or he might have actually been the honest one, which is crazy to think about since he was convicted for unaliving somebody.
Between your friend cheating and you apparently curb stopping your friend, and them dating, and then him doing the murder. But before that, you would have had to date him for 9 months at some stage. So you would have been like 13.
13.
The fact that we're gonna question me and then that relationship is crazy.
Why?
You
Because
brought it up
I just
in your
told
pre-show
you.
notes.
Because I just told you about everything
investigation.
that just happened with that relationship.
Yeah, but you claim that you're crazy. You claim.
I'm crazy,
She is,
but I go
obviously.
and get help. I'm not that kind of crazy who beats women. He killed my fucking cat. Like, do you not
Was he Haitian?
understand? Huh?
Was he Haitian?
No, he was
No, that's fine. But that aside, I want you to just insert yourself in my shoes. So I'm willing to believe everything you're saying to me. No problem with it at all. Heard way crazier shit from women, turned out to be way truer than anything I've heard out of this table tonight, right? Heard it a million times. But the fact that this was 4 years ago, you said you were 16 when this happened. You weren't 16, couldn't have been 16, would have been actually impossible for you to have been
Because I
16. You're
can't
18 now.
remember.
So 4 years ago, this would have happened, you were around 13.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
probably.
you've given us now, oh, it happened when I was 15, oh, it happened when I was 14, oh, now it's happened when you're 13. Now, your stories and the details begin to kind of fall apart, right? And so, when I ask,
Yeah.
okay, I'm sure that there's physical evidence, right? We can pull up one of these lawsuits? Nope, of course not. That's locked behind some type of blah, blah, blah. Okay, can we pull up any corroborating evidence for this? Nope, can't pull any of that up. Do you have a single surviving picture of the guy? Nope, don't have a single surviving picture.
Why would I
Does
have
he
that?
have one picture of you? The answer is no.
Why
So,
would I have that?
why wouldn't he?
I don't know. He's a piece of shit, crazy psycho.
Oh, okay. Who was dating a 13-year-old
Yeah, and I can't say
who didn't
the word.
who didn't remember that she wasn't
No,
13
because I was on drugs.
at 13.
He was shoving them
Where you
in
going?
my
Wait,
mouth.
at
Wait,
13?
I thought the drug you started at 15.
No, I cannot tell you.
To be fair, I think it was John Lennon who had a whole year of his life that he didn't remember on drugs. Maybe you just were partying in LA and just
No,
with all the rock
that
stars.
is just one of the reasons I went to treatment.
It's dubious. It's very dubious.
Yeah, it's cat, bro.
Oh,
All of this, honestly, all of it.
I feel like I'm in X-Files, right? Like I want to believe.
I don't even know what that is.
I want to believe.
I don't know. What
The
that
truth is out there, and I want to know it.
People with BPD actually lie
Do
like
you
a
have 2 on
motherfucker
hands?
too.
Yeah, I have a free
Oh.
one, and then I have 3 right now because I'm starting up the free page that I have. I have one for OFTV, which I'm starting now, but it's gonna take 2 months. And then I have my paid page, and then I'm coming up with a free one. But the free one's basically gonna be like lingerie pictures.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Very suspect, but anyways, we'll move it on.
Yeah, I don't believe
Who
that
cares
shit.
says, I'm sorry, but the lies are stacking up. I don't believe none of the stories. There was a guy back in high school who did the same thing. They give him 2 choices, go into the army or go to jail.
Yeah, that's pretty
That's
common.
not my problem.
Who cares? Thank you for the message. Appreciate it.